I wanted to talk to you today about why I chose Guanajuato versus San Miguel de Allende. I found an empty room next door to my hairstylist and another room right over here. Okay, who wants to rent this out? Look at your view. Look at the view you would have. You would have the mountains right off the street. Unfortunately, I think this is a commercial space, but imagine if you were to open like a store here or some kind of a massage place or a meditation space, maybe sell some of your favorite goods that you love. But in the meantime, I'm going to use this space as my studio for filming this video. I wanted to talk to you today about why I chose Guanajuato versus San Miguel de Allende. So I'm sure by now you've probably researched that Guanajuato is about a 50-minute drive from and to San Miguel de Allende. San Miguel de Allende is an incredibly beautiful, gorgeous city filled with money because it is a developed city by foreigners. That's one of the reasons why I didn't decide to call San Miguel de Allende my home. Well, I mean, to be quite honest, fully transparent, is that I got to Guanajuato first, and I discovered Guanajuato before San Miguel de Allende. And I fell in love. My heart just fell in love with Guanajuato the moment I stepped foot here the very first day in 2017. I still remember it. So my love is for Guanajuato. I have been to San Miguel de Allende a few times, and there have been a couple times, especially the last time I was there a couple months ago, where I thought maybe I can live here. Maybe this place would be great, because here's the differences. San Miguel de Allende is super developed. It is extremely gorgeous, well manicured storefronts and residences, and it's literally like a scene from a movie when you walk around town. The issue I have with it is because I love my fellow expats, obviously. Like, I love being around other foreigners, my fellow expats, because we share the common bond of loving Mexico in general. We love the Mexican people, we love Mexico, but I'm here in Mexico because I want to be with Mexicans. I want to meet the locals. I want to assimilate into the culture. I want to learn the culture. I just want to be Mexican. Damn it! Just kidding. No, I think you understand what I'm trying to say, right? Like, I didn't come to Mexico to hang out with other Americans. That's what I have America for. I came to Mexico because I wanted to learn and be as involved in the Mexican culture and learn about the Mexican culture as much as I can. And Guanajuato is a better place for that, for me. Not only that, but in San Miguel de Allende, the foreigners actually outnumber the locals. I mean, talk about gentrification. That is a very gentrified city, and something that we're doing our best to prevent in Guanajuato. You know, one of the things why I think gentrification will never happen in Guanajuato is because, one, this is a World UNESCO site. It's a World Heritage site, and it's well protected, and there are a lot of laws here about, that protect the locals. And not only that, but there are many colleges here, so there's a lot of students here, lots of students. A huge portion of the population are students, and lots of families, lots of locals that span generations, and they're not just going to give up their properties for foreigners to move in. Is there a way for foreigners to come into Guanajuato and live harmoniously with locals? Absolutely. And that's why I'm making these videos, is to help you, if you're planning to relocate to Guanajuato, assimilate in the best way possible, where you're not just coming here to hang out with other Americans, right? Like, I hope that you're coming here, you coming here is not to live the Western life or live the same life that you have there in the States or wherever you are from, and bringing it here. I hope that you come here with the intention of really embracing the culture and meeting as many locals as possible, because that's the beauty of Guanajuato, the multicultural aspect of Guanajuato, the arts, the generosity, the open arms of Guanajuato. That's really what I want to exemplify and what I want to show in my videos, and I hope that you're getting that when I do my videos. So I chose Guanajuato to live and not San Miguel de Allende, primarily for the reason that there are way less expats here, way less expats in Guanajuato than there are in San Miguel de Allende. If you like the comforts of home, if you want to just have access to everything that you have access to where you are right now, you're still very close to the airport. If you choose San Miguel de Allende, you just might like San Miguel de Allende. It's very comfortable there. There's a lot of expats to talk to, a lot of great health care, a lot of great resources that you have. Everything that you could possibly need and want is in San Miguel de Allende. They have a grocery store there, city market, with an aquarium in the middle of the market. It's very advanced. Guanajuato is still remnants of the old world. Guanajuato is still like stepping back in time, where you can still feel the energy of the old world. Fast food joints are not even allowed in the center of town. There's no signage. There's a couple Domino's, but you can't really see, like, they're not allowed to have crazy signage in front of their storefronts because it needs to preserve the old world feel, the old world design of Guanajuato, and that's the beauty of it. Here in Guanajuato, it's also a lot easier to get into the culture, like dive deep into the culture and meet locals and join events filled with locals. And there's a lot of exchanges between locals and foreigners. Foreigners who tend to call Guanajuato home tend to, interact a lot with the Mexican people, and that's what I found absolutely beautiful. That's what I love to see. So that's another reason why I chose Guanajuato, is because we're more mixed here with the locals and foreigners. I think I have more local friends now than foreigner friends, and I love that. And the foreigner friends that I have feel the same way about making friends here and getting into the culture. So if you're more of like the slower pace kind of living and you want access to the center of town, no matter where you live in Guanajuato, Guanajuato is the place for you. If you're open, if you want to embrace other cultures, if you are willing to learn aspects of the culture, and if you just want to have a slower pace of life, it's Guanajuato. We're also 40 minutes from the airport, so we also have access to a lot of things. You just have to go to Leon for that stuff, which is about 40 minutes away. If you prefer more the pace of the United States and have access to the comforts of what you have now, and you want to surround yourself with more expats, which is great. There's lots of communities for expats in San Miguel de Allende. San Miguel de Allende is the place for you. It's beautiful there too. Again, it's all up to your preferences and your needs. And for me, Guanajuato matched more of those preferences and needs than San Miguel de Allende. San Miguel de Allende for me is just all about beauty. I didn't really get a welcoming or open feel from the residents and the people of San Miguel de Allende. It's just I see San Miguel de Allende as like a weekend getaway. It's a place that you can get away for the weekend from Guanajuato, and then you come right back to Guanajuato and enjoy your tranquility, and you enjoy your daily walks through the center of town, getting your gelato, getting your tacos, and running into friends and talking about what you're gonna do for the weekend, or talking about any special events that are happening, and just really enjoying life. We don't really talk about politics here. That's like not an issue here. Everyone minds their own business. I feel absolutely safe here. If you don't know by now, I'm part of the LGBT community, and you would never even like bat an eyelash. People here wouldn't even bat an eyelash to that, because it's none of their business. And what they do and who they are is none of my business. And that's what I love about Guanajuato, is that people stay out of each other's businesses. They don't try to influence your behavior or thoughts or who to vote for and how you should think. It's everyone's just in the moment all the time, and everyone's always friendly, even if, especially after you haven't seen them for a while. I just ran into my old salsa teacher before I came and got my haircut today. And it was as if and I hadn't seen him in like 4 years, and it was as if we had, as if I just took a salsa class yesterday. And I was like, what, are you still taking salsa class, or still teaching it? Unfortunately, he's no longer teaching it, but there are other teachers in town. So yeah, things like that. It's like a small town feel. And if you live in a big city, you may not understand what that really means or feels like. But if you are from a small town in the US or somewhere, outside of Mexico, then you'll know what I mean about a small town feel, small town living. And that's what Guanajuato represents. And I hope that's what Guanajuato stays as. And if you come here, I hope you choose to quickly involve yourself in the community, enjoy your peace and privacy, and just live your life. Live your life. I'll talk to you in the next video.